All right, y'all, if you're watching this video, it's going to you're going to learn how to use the candlestick pattern in your trading, at least identify them. So yeah, these are the candlestick patterns that I do use. First, we're going to go with the bullish ones. Bullish just means price is coming up, right? So the bullish engulfing is a big one that I do use. For example, we can find it somewhere here on this chart. Where's the bullish engulfing at? Let's go to the smaller time frames. Because usually the candlestick patterns, I use them on smaller time frames. Let's see, bullish engulfing, bullish engulfing. I see a ton here, but I want a clean one. Here's a clean one. You see you have a bullish engulfing right here. This green candle right here is engulfing this red candle. And then obviously you see it going. Price comes down, fills this 1, 2, 3 fair value gap. If you know, you know. And then a bullish engulfing happens again. So here, obviously, I saw that bullish engulfing. I'd probably be pressing buys because we're already in the buyer zone, as you can see down here. So yeah, that's a bullish engulfing. Let's look for a little more so you guys know. Bullish engulfing. And again, bullish engulfings, we want to be looking for them on lower levels, which is the best piece to look for. So you can see here, another bullish engulfing. So a green candle engulfing. So you know, like Pac-Man eats the ghost. This green candle is a Pac-Man, and this red candle is a ghost. This green candle is way bigger than the small candle. So that's a bullish engulfing. I use that in my trades, more specifically for entries. And one of these videos coming up that you'll see me break down how to get an entry and how to use bullish engulfings properly within your own strategic plan. So first and foremost, bullish engulfing, again, like I said, it eats that candle. This candle is way greater than that candle. Next candlestick pattern you're going to be looking for. So whenever you're trading markets, right, is going to be a morning star. This is one that I love to use a lot as well. One of my favorite ones for sure. And I'm sure we can find some on, let's go to 5-minute time frame. Here's a good one. So you can see this is actually the trade that I took with my students on Friday. I did 200%, 233% to be exact. But yeah, you see a morning star here. You see one red candle, bang and bang. You kind of get that U shape in there. Do you guys see that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's that U shape. That is a morning star. The ending candle ends with a green candle. It also is a bullish engulfing, as you can see. 1, 2, 1, 2. You see that? So this is a morning star with a bullish engulfing. Very good indicator. You can see another morning star over here. So if I go right here, another morning star, right? So let me just show you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. Bang. That's a morning star right there. What we just put in that box is a what? A morning star, and price clearly goes up from there. So that's another one I love to use inside of my trading, right? Morningstar is one of my favorite ones. Let me break this down to you real quick though. So now that I'm back here, the reason that I have this as red and then white and then red, or red, white, and then green, it's because you can end up, this white candle, right, can end up being either green or red. So it can be whichever one, but as long as it makes that U shape and ends with a green candle, it is a morning star. So let's go to my bearish shapes. So those are the only two bullish engulfing patterns I'd be using. Sometimes you tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms, not as much, so I just left them out of this video. But morning star and bullish engulfing, my favorite looking into entries. But yeah. So now let's go into the bearish ones. It's the same exact thing. Bearish engulfing and a evening star. So the opposite of a morning star. So what do I mean by this? Let's go to the hourly time frame, which we're already on. Thank God. Actually, let's go to 15 minute. Because I'm almost positive this was one of my trades. So this is the trade that I took. Right, but let's go to a smaller time frame. 5-minute. Bang, there it is. Okay, so on the 5-minute time frame, on one of my entries, you can see here I have a evening star. So it's right at the top. Let's zoom right in, right there. 1, 2, 3, evening star. Price 8, dog. So now it's just an upside down U, right? So it's kind of like an N. So 1, 2, 3, evening star. So you see you have the morning star over here, which was bullish. And then right here, I'll put it right here. So you can see the trade that we did and why we took it as well. Evening star. Do you see that evening star? So it's just the opposite. And you see how this one's red, this one's green. That's what I'm saying. It could be either white or it could be, I put it as white because it could be red or green. But yeah, so morning star, evening star. And then obviously the opposite of that, again, like I said, a bearish engulfing candle. I also like to enter off of, so you can see a bearish engulfing. So like the Pac-Man one, right? Bearish engulfing right there. Kind of basic, but you don't want to overdo it and knowing too much. Knowing too much can also destroy your trading. And then again, I'm only showing you guys what I use to trade. So look at this hourly as well. So this hourly time frame, you can see a bearish engulfing right here, clear as day, bearish engulfing. So if I were you guys, I'd go on the charts myself and identify these things. Like I can show you a couple identifications here, right? Right here we have a bullish engulfing. Over here we have a morning star. Over here we have an evening star. Do you guys see that? Over here we have an evening star. We have a bullish engulfing. So there's just so much that you can use and use to identify everything, but practice those, just identifying them. So you also have to do your own homework. You also have to go on the charts yourself, and you have to implement what I'm telling you and what I'm showing you. Otherwise, you will not be successful in trading. And not even what I do, but just put the work in on the charts, and you'll see that obviously show up within your trading. So yeah, guys, those are the candlestick patterns that I use, and on to the next video.